But if you're doing your vision board on a car, meow, go away. Hey guys, I'm Gabby. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video of 2020. If it is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you watching my video. I hope you like this. If so, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps little tiny channels like mine to grow and gain more exposure so we can build a bigger community. So I really appreciate it. In honor of the new year, I figured I could share with you guys how I do my vision board and hopefully inspire you to do a vision board of your own. I absolutely love doing vision boards at the beginning of each year. Sometimes I do it at the end of the year for the following year. The good thing about vision boards is that there really isn't a set rule to how you want to do your vision board. It's really up to you. So this is where I get ready every day. I have my clothes here and I keep my makeup right here. So that's why I decided to put my vision board right here on the wall so I can look at it every morning when I'm getting ready. For my vision board, I use an actual frame, but you really don't have to. You can make it on anything you want. You can just take a piece of cardboard, a big poster board. Now, I saw this frame at Marshall's one day. I thought it was really cute because I can put pictures in the back and then actually write words over it on the glass. But you really don't have to get that fancy. You can just use whatever piece of paper that you want. There's no rules here. So here are the things that you're gonna need to make your own vision board. You're gonna need an actual board to set the pictures and words onto. You can use cardboard, just a large poster board. You're gonna need colored pens or markers, just whatever you want to make it nice and colorful. You can even add stickers if you really want to. You're gonna need lots of pictures for your vision board. Tape. You're also gonna need scissors to cut the pictures out. Now this one is not an absolute must, but I will explain to you why I use this item. If you can, grab a notebook or a journal and a pen or pencil to write with. We will get to why we're going to be using this real soon. And that's it. That's basically all you're going to need for your vision board. All right, and I have my board here. So this is from last year, and I just want to take a second and show you guys some of what I added here for last year. For me, it was really important to spend some time with my family, so I decided to add pictures of some of my family members. I was able to see all of the people that I put here this past year, so I'm really, really glad that I was able to accomplish the goal of spending time with all of these wonderful family members. So it feels really good to know that I kept this intention all year long. It's a goal that I worked really hard to achieve because they live really, really far away. And it was all here on my vision board. So you might be wondering, why are we using a blank notebook? Everyone knows that a vision board is a piece of cardboard with pictures on it. So why do I need a notebook? Well, let me explain to you. And like I said before, this step is not completely necessary, but I do recommend it because it helps you to create a more clear vision of what you want. And that's what the vision board is all about. The more clear you get with the vision that you want to accomplish, the better off you'll be. You're gonna take the notebook or a journal or whatever it is that you want to use, and you're gonna write down what you want your year to look like. That's it. With as many details as you can. What do you want your health to be like? What do you want your professional life to be like? What do you want your relationships to be like? You're going to add as much detail as you possibly can. How do you want to feel? What are the things that you want to accomplish? Who do you want to spend time with? Write everything down on that notebook with as many details as you possibly can. Now, the most important thing about writing down your vision for your year is that you have to write it down in the present tense. tense. So instead of writing down, I want blah, 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 you're gonna say, I am so grateful and excited that I have blah, blah, blah. Does that make sense? You're gonna write them down as if they had already happened. And you're going to feel the excitement of what it's like to have the things that you want, or to be whatever it is that you want to become. And you're gonna feel excitement and gratitude. So you're not actually asking for things, you are thanking the universe for having already accomplished them. So I've already done that here on my journal, and I wrote 3 pages, 4 pages. So I wrote 4 whole pages of all the things that I want for 2020. And I try to be as descriptive and detailed as possible. So now that you've put into words exactly what you want, you're gonna look for images that represent those things. So you can look through old magazines or newspapers and try to look for images that will represent exactly all of the things that you wrote on the notebook. So I have these images that I've already cut up, and I'm gonna give you another little secret how I get these images, and I think it's something that makes it maybe a little bit more personal because you get to pick exactly the types of images that you want. After I've written down my entire vision for the year, what I do is I actually go online and I search for the exact pictures that will best match my vision. I'll show you guys real quick. You can definitely use Google Images for this, to do this search, but who doesn't love Pinterest? Let's be honest. What I like to do is make a vision board on Pinterest. That's like my virtual vision board. I went on my Pinterest account and I created a private board and I named it 2020 Vision. So I went through the entire description of how I want my year to be and looked for images that would match the words that I wrote down. After I have finished my virtual board, I print them. So I like to do that because it makes my vision very clear with the exact images that I want to see. But like I said before, you absolutely don't have to do this. You can always just grab magazines or newspapers and look for the images that you like best. So these are some of my images. I've already cut them out. The other plus of searching for your images is that you can actually paste them onto one document and kind of have them all together. There are multiple pictures that are just kind of stuck together, and that way you can make them smaller. It takes up less space, and like I said, you can get really detailed. Let me tell you, there's images of my dream pantry and my dream laundry room. I'm not even joking. This is how detailed you can get with this. So I did that for all the home images, and that way they take up less space on the board. Some of the other images I have here represent spending time with my husband. I found this image, which is kind of like a romantic dinner. This one is also super nice image of a romantic dinner. This image represents relaxation. This is one that I decided to use from last year's board, and it represents doing aerial yoga. Someone writing a book. It's one of my goals, and since I am a public speaker, I think this one's a given. This is the image of a TED Talk stage, which is definitely one of my goals. Now we're gonna start pasting it onto the board. So what I like to do is group corresponding images together. Health and wellness together, relationship related images together, professional accomplishment images together. That's how I like to group my board, but there's really no rule as to how you need to organize your own board. All right, I think I'm done with my pictures. I think I was able to fit all of them. That's pretty good. I put all of the pictures of my home down here on the bottom. my romance related ones over here, professional ones over here. So anyway, the other part of the vision board that's really important is words. So the vision board is not just about pictures. It can be if you really want to, but I like to add really important words to my vision board. My word for this year is consistency. So I decided to add an affirmation to my vision board. I am consistent. And I just wrote this myself. As you can tell, it looks like a third grader did it, but you can also cut out words out of magazines or newspapers. If you're doing your vision board on a cardboard or a poster board, you can write the words right on the cardboard, or you can just use pieces of paper and write down the words that you want. Post-it notes, index cards, whatever it is that you want. There's no right or wrong. You can just arrange your board however you want. And I'm just gonna erase all of the writing from last year. So now I'm gonna put my board together. All right, my vision board is done. Now I'm gonna add some of the words that are really important to me. You can refer back to your journal for this one. Just picked out some colors here and I'm gonna have some fun with it. All right, so I just added some words over the pictures. Right there it says, I am at peace. Got it? So when it comes to your journal and the vision that you wrote on your notebook, you can just leave that in your journal, or you can attach it to your board. That way you can actually look at the written portion of your vision, and you can read it regularly and be reminded of all the important details. It's just an idea, or you can just leave it in the notebook. I think that's it, you guys. The whole point of doing a vision board is so that you can be focused on the things that you want to attract, the things you want to achieve, the things that you want for your life. So it's supposed to help you focus on achieving those goals. This is my board for 2020. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever done a vision board, what you like to do for your vision board. If you've ever done something similar to me, let me know in the comments. I love to read your comments, and I would love to know how you feel about vision boards. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Once again, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love seeing you guys over here. And as always, feel free to find me on social media and say hello. I'm at Gabby Solar Powered on Instagram. You can like my Facebook page at Gabby Solar Powered as well. On Twitter, I am Gabby Solar Power. You should definitely check out my website and my blog. It is gabbysolarpowered.com. So I hope you guys really like this video. Once again, please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe so we can see each other here more often. Let me know what you think below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing 2020. See you soon.